Hi there, back with another video review, and here we have the 1/18 scale Porsche 928 made by AUTOart. So, this is quite an old model in my dad's collection. I think we can call this a classic model. And apparently, based on what my dad told me, this model, when this model first came out, it wasn't really very popular. And I think it ran for a couple of years before they stopped producing them. Hence the reason why you don't see any new generation 928 Porsches. But I guess if you're a Porsche fan, this would be something nostalgic for you. Anyway, let's just start the review from the side profile. So in terms of the side profile details, this being an AUTOart model, obviously all the details are going to be nicely captured. As you can see, in terms of the shot lines, there is not a huge gap in between the door and the body, as well as the front hood and the bonnet or the trunk, which I will definitely show later on. And also, I do want to point out that with the paintwork, it does come with this very glossy metallic blue. And also, it does come with a side mirror on this side of the door. The reason why I say that is because, probably just do a quick view of the other side. So as you can see, there is no side mirror on the passenger side. So pretty interesting, right? Anyway, back to the side profile, because obviously I haven't touched on the the finer details, such as this signal light, which is a separate plastic part that they've mounted onto the side. Obviously there is a slight visible peg over there, but that's just a minor nitpick. And then just take a look at the door handle over here. Very nice details, and also props to AUTOart for really putting in these finer details, such as the keyhole right over there. So on this side, I think this is the radio antenna. Anyway, moving on to the front profile. So on the front, it does feature a raised emblem or logo, the Porsche logo obviously, and the details are pretty sharp. Also, it features these headlamps, which I do want to point out actually have a very unique feature. So let me just push something down here. Oh, look at that. So it does feature pop-up headlamps. Oh, really cool, AUTOart. Let me just do that again. Wow, really nice. So just take a look at the side profile with the headlamps upwards. Wow, details are really superb. And it's really easy to just retract them. Just push it back down, you will hear a click, and it stays put very nicely indeed. And at the bottom here, you can also see that there are quite a fair bit of lights or lamps, fog lamps, beams, whatever you like to call it, all very nicely placed. And then as we look at the front grille, so it does have a very realistic look to it, as in it does go all the way through. So so far I'm pretty impressed with the work done on this model. And as we come to the other side profile, so as I've mentioned earlier on this side you do not get the any side mirrors, but on this side you do get the fuel cap, which is nicely detailed over there. So let's just quickly move on to the back profile. So on the back, it does feature the Porsche label, which is kind of embossed along with the die-cast body. So that's pretty cool. And also, just take a look at the bonnet or the trunk. So it does feature I think this is a keyhole, and also with the back windshield wipers. It's a separate plastic part, as you can see, but unfortunately you can't really move it up and down, but that's okay. And just look at it. It's got some nice stripes on the back windshield. And then with the tail lamps, details are nicely captured. Well, this one I'm not sure. I think it could be a fog lamp for the rear. And you can see the exhaust pops up, well, slightly slanted. And now let's move on to the wheels. So with the wheels, they do spin. Obviously not very smooth, but they do roll. And I do want to point out that with the brake disc inside, it actually moves along with the wheels, and it goes through the calipers. I'm not sure if you can actually see it because there is no, well, not much details for the brake disc inside, but in hand it does move along with the wheels. So that's very nice, and it does come with rubber tires. So let's move on to the front wheels. Obviously the details are similar, with the exception that with the front wheels you can turn them left and right. Okay, then let's move on to the opening features. So the front hood does open like so, and the details inside, well, the engine is nicely captured. Well, I've got to place my fingers here because it's kind of flimsy, and I can't seem to find any stick or bar to hold on to the well, basically to hold the trunk, sorry, with the hood. But with the details for the engine, nicely captured. And I also do want to point out that with the front hood, they do feature these very unique hinges. So good job by AUTOart for really putting in that sort of level of details. And well, with the doors, they do open, but I'm going to be really careful. I didn't prepare any stick whatsoever. Oh, but actually it's not that difficult to open. So, well, just take a look at the inner part of the door. So it does feature some nice finishing. So the same goes with the seats. So they do have back seats in there as well. And with the steering wheel, they do work. Kind of loose, doesn't it? And they do feature carpeting material for the floor. So, well, I'm just trying to see if I can open the door from the other side. Not going to be easy. There we go. So similar details. So this is how the passenger's point of view would look like. and we can also open the trunk or the boot. So similar with the the front hood, on the trunk, it also features these hinges, so functional. Very nice to see, and this is how the trunk or the boot space looks like. So it does also feature some nice carpeting material. And let's just focus on the top profile. So don't mind the loose door. And this is how the base looks like. Very detailed indeed. Well then, overall, I am really impressed with the work done by AUTOart on these Porsche 928. I mean, it holds up pretty well in this day and age. I mean, not only with the paint work, but also all the opening features, the wheels, and so on. So yeah, I think if you are a Porsche fan, this is something that would look nice in your diecast collection. Well, I guess that's all for now. Thanks for watching.